300 million meters per second. Even if a slight variation in the speed of light would alter the other constants and stop the possibility of life in the Earth. If water vapors in the atmosphere were greater than they are now, we would have a problem. I talked about Jupiter already. I talked about the thickness of the Earth, the rotation of the Earth. It's crazy. We're at a 23-degree axial tilt right now. If the tilt was altered slightly, surface temperatures would be too extreme on Earth.
Wow.
Check this out. If the atmospheric discharge, which is lightning, if the lightning rate were greater, there would be too much fire destruction. If it were less, there would be too little nitrogen fixing in the soil to grow crops. We need lightning. Number 10. If there were more seismic activity, right, as in earthquakes, much more life would be lost. If there were less, nutrients on the ocean floors and in the river runoff would not be circled back into the continents.
Oh my God.
Tectonic uplift.
Oh my God.
Even earthquakes are necessary.
Oh my God.
To support life.
That's crazy.
That's intense.
What are there earthquakes?
Sorry, California. Sorry, California.
Yes. Yes. But let me share this with you. It's really cool. Check this out. Astrophysicist Hugo Ross has calculated the probability that these and other constants, 122 and all, right? It says here, it's actually 122. And this guy, he's an astrophysicist. Would you say he's a smart guy?
Yeah, I mean so.
He calculated the probability, right, that these constants would exist today for any planet in the universe. That all these 122 constants, the probability that all these constants would exist for any planet in the universe, by chance, without divine design, okay? He calculated this out. Let me show you what he said. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. This is what he said. Assuming that there are 10 to the 22 planets in the universe.
Oh, bro, look at that.
10 to the 22. Okay? Assuming that there are 10 to the 22 planets in the universe, that's 1 with 22 zeros following. His answer is shocking. The probability that this would happen to any planet by chance is 1 chance in 10 to the 10 to the 138th power.
What?
Okay? That's 1 chance in 1 with 138 zeros after. Okay? But here's what's really funny. Here's what's really funny. There are only 10 to the 70th atoms in the entire universe.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. He says here, the 10 to the 22 planets in the universe, right? He's saying for all these 122 constants that happen by chance on one planet is 1 chance in 10 to the 138th power. Now here's the problem. There's only 10 to the 70 atoms in the entire universe. The chance of this happening is over twice as much as the amount of atoms in the universe. It's like an impossible. It's like there's not enough atoms. Like I mean, that's ridiculous. It's not even twice because remember, this is to the power. This is exponential, which means that it's 0, right? In effect, there's 0 chance that any planet in the universe would have had the life-supporting conditions we have unless there was an intelligent design. Which means that unless God decided to put aliens somewhere, we're the only ones. Which is really funny, because the same atheists say, well, hold on a second, we believe aliens did this. Remember Walker
Aliens did this.
said from the guy who did the DNA, he said, well, it must be aliens.
Come on, aliens. Come on, aliens. Thank you, aliens.
Right? But guys, this is crazy. I'm like, are Are you serious? Now, remember the guys who found the radiation from the Big Bang? Okay. Remember they won that whole Nobel Prize for that and stuff? Well, this is what one of them had to say. Nobel laureate Arno Penzias, Penzias. This is one of the guys who found it. He was a co-discoverer for the radiation afterglow. Put it this way. Astronomy leads us to a unique event. A universe which was created out of nothing and delicately balanced to provide exactly the conditions required to support life. In the absence of an absurdly improbable accident, the observations of modern science seem to suggest an underlying, one might say, supernatural plan.
Wow.
See, even the scientists are like, dude, this is ridiculous, right? This other guy basically said, you know what, this is proof. This is proof of the existence of God right here. The fine-tuning of the universe provides evidence for deistic design. Now, what's crazy, guess how atheists respond to this? You're crazy. How do atheists respond to this? Because you got to know what they're going to say. Right? So how do atheists respond to this? You know what they say? They say there's a multiple universe. There are multiple universes. And we just happen to be in the universe that just happens to have this. Now, mind you, you ask them, so what evidence do you have of that? They don't. Which means that they're making up stuff